Hey, First United Methodist friends, it's Pastor Shannon here with our weekly update for November 12th. And first of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who stuck around after service yesterday for our church conference. With your help, we were able to pass the two resolutions we had put before you. The first was to move our church leadership structure to this single board or simplified accountable model. And the second was to sell this 2.5 acre land parcel to the Excelsior Springs Parks and Rec Department. So the work with both of those is not over yet. The new leadership structure goes into effect in January. And as the leadership board, we will have continued training and learning as we learn to live into this new model. And the same with the land sell. This is not like an official done and closed thing. We are still needing to work out with the Parks and Rec when this sale can take place. The next step for us will be to go ahead and conduct a survey to parcel off that land. So stay tuned, but your approval allows us to move forward with those actions. The main thing I want to talk about this morning is our Christmas toy drive for the Good Samaritan Center. So if you've been around our church for the last few years, you know that we have collected gift cards for the Good Samaritan Center for the Christmas holidays. They would then use those gift cards to give to their clients so they could buy meals or groceries or gas or presents for their kids. But the Good Samaritan Center has asked us to do something a little bit differently this year. Instead of purchasing gift cards, they have asked us to bring new unwrapped kids' toys for kids under the age of 15. And that can also include stocking stuffers, candy, clothing, especially things like socks and underwear. So you might be looking around your life and say, I don't know what kids like these days, but this is a great opportunity to talk to your grandkids or to talk to your own kids and say, what are some good toys or presents that we can get for kids for Christmas this year? I don't have a date when those will be due yet, but I do wanted to go ahead and just get you in the mind thinking about it. They'll probably need to have those back by sometime in mid-December. Again, we're still sponsoring Good Samaritan Center, but they have requested that we do a little bit of a different approach this year. And of course, I know that they will always take your monetary or financial donations if you would prefer just to write a check to the church or pay on PayPal and indicate that it's for the Good Samaritan Center. We will make sure that money gets to where it needs to go. And finally, I wanted to take a little opportunity to just talk about giving. This is the season where there's going to be a lot of requests to give money, including from our own church. We are going to be sending out a Thanksgiving offering letter telling you about what our apportionment money goes for and why we are using this Thanksgiving offering to once again support our United Methodist apportionments. We have this Christmas toy drive, and I know that your inboxes are full of people asking for money. And the first thing I want to say is you never need to feel obligated to give, especially if it's something that you are 100% certain about. But this is a great way to go above and beyond. Christmas, we're often thinking about what we're buying our friends and our families and our own kids. And so maybe there's a little bit extra in your bank account this year that you can give to someone else in need, either through the Good Samaritan Center toy drive or through our apportionment offering. But as always, we are just grateful for your generosity. And whatever amount you give is great and beneficial to God's kingdom. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, especially as we move into this Thanksgiving season. I'm just so blessed to be your pastor. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary here at the church, and I am thrilled to see what the next few years hold. I look forward to seeing you Sunday, and I hope you have a great week until then.